Being the face of IT industry, NASSCOM has always been visible. We are visible. Our applications are visible, which also means that our risk is also increasing. Our risk has already increased because we are always in the public-facing domain. We need to make our applications more and more secure in terms of the threats that are coming up. And during the COVID times, we had one or two untoward incidents which make us realize, or which opened our eyes, saying that, okay, we need to look into the solutions that we are having, the applications that we are having, and how can we protect them. And getting into the journey was not a very easy task. At NASSCOM, we had more than 15 applications, which means that we have equal number of partners who are working on those applications. It also means that we have equal number of different platforms or different frameworks where these application partners were working in. We realized that whenever we want to choose a solution, that solution has to address all those platforms, all those applications, and all those applications are in a different level of maturity. So it should address all of them in that level of maturity that they are in. We have a very, very lean IT team. The first thing that came into my mind was that whatever solution I choose, one that should be manageable by us. We should not be dependent on somebody to tell me what is my risk appetite. If I have a solution wherein what needs to be done or what need not be done is decided by somebody else, it does not work for us. Even though I understand that for the risk category, there are some risks that we need to cover by default, but we thought that implementation, the way we need to go about it, that the mix has to be a balanced one, wherein we should be able to address it, we should be able to manage it, and we should be able to run it on a daily basis in a sustainable model. And when we evaluated all the solutions, and after that I chose AppTrana, the reason was very, very simple. A solution which does not have tech jargons, which we need to actually, go back to a security expert to tell us and make us understand that how do we want to address it. We chose it because it is a very, very simple solution with an excellent features, excellent control, and it is a good mix of managed and non-managed services. It has 15 applications, and each of those 15 applications were in a different level of maturity. And putting all of them into a managed package or a non-managed package did not work for us. We thought that we will take a journey, matured applications will move into a managed solution, and applications which are developing, which are just in the process of getting the traffic was increasing, everything was increasing. So we started off with a non-managed solution. So that balance actually gave us an edge, that why we chose this solution. So at the end of the day, ease of use, excellent visibility, and a balanced mix of managed and non-managed services. That was something that made me choose this. The day we decided that we want to move ahead with the solution, I think we took our maximum to understand the features, and then we just onboarded. I was very keen to understand every steps that we were following, and we've just onboarded. And at the end of the day, after that hour, we were so relaxed, thinking that yes, we have been able to onboard something so easily into the solution. We didn't have to do anything. Everything was handled by the team from AppTrana, and we were protected at the end of the day. So that gave us the biggest comfort factor. When you have multiple partners, and when those partners are individually developing all this application, it is very important for me to understand that what are the vulnerabilities that are not getting addressed. So AppTrana, when we onboarded, we realized that we could scan this application, get out a report, and that whole control was with me. We could actually do it as an organization, that this is a vulnerability that is existing in my application and which has not been addressed properly by my development team. So we could go back to them regularly. That's one. So that gave us an excellent control over the thing. Moreover to it, we started getting the very, very in-depth visibility of how the traffic was coming into my site. I could see the region-wise traffic that was coming in, the attacks that was coming in by region-wise. So I could filter out, I could decide, I could stop. And it was just a easy thing for me to do. Means I did not have to go back to the team to say, or to make me understand that how do I do this. It was that easy. I could just go through it and start implementing it. It was that, it addressed it that easily.